Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. Starting on the mound in this one, Yusei Kikuchi.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Michael Harris the second, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that is out of play. On the ground, right side. Shonewell takes it to the bag. One out in the top of the first. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Just missed. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one in the dirt, and it's a full count. That's ball four, trying another fastball, but missed the spot. So, man aboard. Here's Austin Riley. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off of Michael Wacha fastball in his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boog.
Fouled off left side. That's off the mark, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 2 away now.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Here is Matt Olson. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. And strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now at an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. One left for Atlanta. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting this one, Chris Sale. What's the word on him?
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. One down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Mike Trout, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. That's not coming back. He sends one out the opposite way, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Out there to center. Harris racing after it. He's got it. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's in there for strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That's to third. Gets it to first.
That's an out.
Inning over. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back in Anaheim, here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Kikuchi back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Ward running hard to get it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Fought off foul. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Grounds one to short. Neto. One out in the second.
Yeah, you're out.
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Swing and a miss.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
One strike.
One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Breaking ball down and in. He did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
So here's Murphy now. First pitch, and he just misses. Fastball for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
One ball.
Man at first, one away. Double play ball to second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn two, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Here's Jared Kelenic. Just missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
This to center field. And it drops in. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Orlando Arcia in the box now. Takes strike one. Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Gets him to chase after that one. Bases loaded, one away. Here at the top of the second. Oh, that hit him. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Second and third, 2 down. Right side, down the line, and it's foul. So now 1 and 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
back here at Angel Stadium. Now it's going to be Zach Neto. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. In the air, out towards left center. Brings it in, and there's one down. And now, Logan O'Hoppe. And there's a foul ball. Sale, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yoan Moncada, the next to hit, takes ball one. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now the 0-1. Foul ball there. Ball one there.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Sale ready. On the ground right side. Slings to first.
He's out.
Third out, and that ends the frame. Angels leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Jurickson Profar. Profar measures 6 feet even, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao. First offering misses badly for ball one. And that one hammered Ward. Long run on his horse. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So the go ahead run in scoring position. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. This to third. Whips it across. Out. And one away in the top of the third. Here's Matt Olson. Went down on strikes his first time through. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1.
1-1.
Profar, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That front-door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That missed by a lot. 2-2.
Full count.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
The 1-0. Just missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man at second. And that one missing low. Ozzie Albies in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Singled and scored his first time. That one the other way. Balls it in to end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. Still tied 1-1. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Joe Adell. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Misses off the inside, and the count is 2-0.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Full count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next for the Angels, Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That one in there to Mike Trout.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs. And the count 1-2. And that's down and away. That one misses. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 on, 1 out. Jorge Soler up at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Swing, and all the bat went flying there. And the 0-2. Got him swinging.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Nolan Schanuel. Grounded out his first time up. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Good job to fight that one off. Sale delivers. A little bit low. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And now 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kelenic. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that.
No ball. 1 strike.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. That one fouled off. Just outside. 1-2 to count.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Arcia in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Ward moving under this one. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. And the slider just misses.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Neto on at first, nobody out. That clips the corner. That one outside, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here is Moncada, and he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one is out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Coming on Profar, he's there. He's got it, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Adele takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball.
Ouch, that one got him. So the batting order turns over. And next for L.A., Taylor Ward. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. throw.
No ball.
Save.
One strike.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
In the dirt, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. Leading off, Michael Harris II. Kikuchi back to work. And there's a ball.
You know, these Braves finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Late swing, foul to the left. That one not close, and it's 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. That one missed.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Braves trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One gone, runner at first. Austin Riley at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. Profar, the base runner at first with 1 out. Late swing fouled off. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Neto for 1. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Back up the, oh, that got him. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the 3rd out of the inning. Braves strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Mike Trout. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Soler stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
And that one is downstairs. Now 2-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And next for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. He's safe. Runner at second here, 1 gone. On the ground to third. Fires to first in time. So digging in, Zach Neto, 1 for 2. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Angels strand 1, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's Marcell Ozuna. Ozuna, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Ward going back, stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Sean Murphy.
Ball too high.
And another ball.
2 balls. No
with
strike.
the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one popped up. Rengifo puts it away for the out. Digging in, Jared Kellner. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Albies, the runner at first with 2 gone. Step off, throw to first. Albies dives back in.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Angels 3 and the Braves 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 63.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Here comes Yoan Moncada. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Throws off target as he slides in with a double.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. First
Ball
pitch
one.
doesn't find the zone. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Arcia whips it to first, and now 2 gone. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels.
Oh, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man,
0-2.
that was pretty gross right there.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Angels leave one as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ben Joyce.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Fouled off down the right side. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Corrals it, and there's one down. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Here's Profar now. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Jose Quijada getting loose out there. Burke also getting ready.
Ball 2.
That one finds the zone. 2-1 now. Just missed. Austin Riley waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Braves go down quickly here, and they still trail it here 3-1. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
No balls. 1 strike.
And ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That's inside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Strike 3 on the foul tip.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
That one's in there, 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. That's whipped. Base hit.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Soler in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Runner.
Trout on the move. Pitching for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
The 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first. Got him. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Falling behind 2-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies over to first in time. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Angels 3 and the Braves 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Austin Riley. Joyce back to work. Right through there for a strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Kenley Jansen, the closer of the staff, is throwing. The 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And the slider just misses.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Matt Olson up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
No, that's a ball.
Missed.
Too low.
The Braves down by a pair, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one in triple digits. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Here's the pitch to Olsen. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Two down, bases empty. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And that's in for a strike. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
One and 2 here. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And the Braves go down quietly. Score holds, it's 3-1. New pitcher for the Braves, Daysbel Hernandez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Zach Neto getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And a first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
The shortstop takes the ball. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That is upstairs for ball 1. Neto aboard here at first with nobody out. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Runner, yes,
The
yes.
kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That to right. Kelnick on his way over and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. And now Yoan Moncada.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Not even close there. And the count now 2-0. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Full count.
To short, could be 2. Arcia to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Braves 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kenley Jansen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now, Ozzie Albies. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Jansen, the tall righty, he throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
1-1.
Next one off the plate inside. The count now 2-2. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. That's in there. And that's strike one.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Jansen fires. Outside
1-1.
low. And it's a ball and a strike. Down swinging for the strikeout. Braves down to their final out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Really important at bat coming up now.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The tying run at the plate.
2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Tying run at the plate. That clips the corner.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
The Braves down to their final strike. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over, and that is the ball game. And your final 3-1. Kenley Jansen picking up the save for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.